The 10D Stargates. 10D Inner Stargate, Basra, Iraq. 10D Stargate Abadan, Iran. 10D Mother Ark Gate, Baghdad, Iraq. 10D Trinity Gate, Hatshepsut Temple. Basra is the location of one of the pairs of the original 10D Stargate of the planetary tree of life, and is Iraq's main port city that sits on the Shatt al-Arab River in the Arabian Peninsula. Basra was once filled with gorgeous water features, freshwater canals and fertile farmlands called the Venice of the Middle East. Sadly, after thousands of years of siege to destroy its Stargate mysteries, now it has been ground down into the crumbling decay of a trash-filled cesspool caused from the onslaught of the enemy's blitzkrieg that comes with war and invasion. Basra's counterpart is found close by on the small island of Abadan, near the Iran and Iraq border, an ancient port city that has suffered much of the same fate of destruction and insatiable greed, as rich oil fields were discovered at the turn of the century. Abadan Island currently houses one of the largest oil refineries in the world. Basra and Abadan are the location of the original paired 10th-dimensional stargates of the planet's internal Templar or 12-tree Cathara grid. Abadan's 10th gate in Iran was aptly named in order to energetically link into the black star Abadan, from the previous connectors in Orion to the 8D black hole and then into the Yarway matrix or Yod-He-Vod-He system. In Revelation 9:11, and note the time code as well as the number code of 911, Abadan is described as the destroyer, the angel of the abyss, the king of the plague of locusts. In our lifetime it has been made clear through observation that this region has suffered terribly from continual sieges and war campaigns in order to exert control over the area and suppress what's located there. This region was once the home of ancient Sumer in Mesopotamia that was filled with the sapphire diamond-infused sacred crystal waters of the triple solar sapphire blue Ma'a goddesses that inhabited the planetary Rasha body, along with aquatic mare peoples in the seas that helped to protect the solar Mary's sapphire crystal. The blue solar goddesses returning to our world through the starry night dark firmament remind me they embodied and inhabited within the 10D Shara complex, and sang the Rosh Allah tritones for the 10th Stargate network, which is the sacred divine mother language that was sung in the Edenic world of Tiamat. These sapphire beauties were our direct communication link to our inner avatar Christos Sophia. Through their embodiment in the planet's 10th gate, angelic humanity would be able to hear, feel, see and experience the existence of their inner Christ self. Basra and Baghdad are locations of Iraq's ancient history of authentic Essene infused Christian communities from the lineage of the 10th Essene tribe that was ravaged and decimated for thousands of years by the ongoing invasion agendas of unrelenting fear along with intermittent episodes of horrifying war violence and genocidal massacres. The more recent sieges made against Iraq and in Iran's history were through forced Islamification and attacks against those indigenous groups with past cultural memories. These two cities share the same common threads of the never-ending wars, military occupation and propagandist subterfuge, used to hide the extraterrestrial artifacts and its incredible history of advanced knowledge found there. Sacred historical relics, advanced architecture and beautiful art, once told a piece of the angelic human evolutionary story, only to be pillaged and hidden by the elites, in order to destroy any evidence of an advanced extraterrestrial presence settled around the 10th Stargate, as well as to intentionally displace the most ancient traditions that were carried over from the Essene Christian lineages and their cultures, by exiling them from the region. Baghdad is the capital of Iraq with ancient Persian roots in which the name means bestowed by God, and is the location of the 10D Mother Archgate, which means the Sirius B Cantarian Melchizedek teachers were present in the area to help educate and uplift the population. Ancient Baghdad was once a booming intellectual center of advanced learning with exceptional libraries, where many people from other countries traveled in order to study with a range of master teachers that were experts in various topics, such as philosophy, science, astrology and mathematics. The Mother Archgates, or Ark of Covenant gates, were installed on the planet to go into the Aurora time continuum, with Cantarians acting as the Azure Heart portal bridge, connecting the Stargates directly into the Andromedan Matrix, the original spiritual home of Yeshua Melchizedek or the Diamond Sun J12 Christos lineage on the planet. The Mother Archgates were designed to be the safeguard for the Trinity Gates loadout system, as the Trinity Gates are hosted by the Mother Archgates and Ryuk pillars. The 10D Mother Archgate in Baghdad is directly plugged into the 10D Trinity Gate, which is located in Hatshepsut's temple in Egypt. This was supported by Hatshepsut and her guardian teams that hid Arc portal technology, and were protecting the 10D loadout portal system from her Thutmose draconian-controlled brother, through which she was able to finalize the Hyksos expulsion from Egypt. The Trinity Gates are designed for the majority of the human population that currently exist at 3 DNA strands and are unable to sustain a higher dimensional Stargate passage. Because of this Trinity coding locked in at 3 DNA strands, these particular gates can be accessed from the Earth plane in 3D time, which makes transit easier for some groups, either those that have been stuck in the planet from eons ago or in the current timeline. They are moved to a safe space in 5D layers where they can be briefed on events and supported to rebuild or repair their DNA and light body, in order to help them progress on their personal evolutionary journey into the higher dimensions.